I've known Mark for quite some time. Those in the Pensacola area might know about the Next Step father and son camping trips, where thousands of fathers and sons and fatherless sons and mentors came, and we had some awesome experiences for 10 years. Just focused on Malachi 4, 5, and 6, you know, and turning the hearts of the fathers to the sons and the sons to the fathers. And I could really relate to a lot of women when they said, you know, it's hard to find a good man, because we had to find mentors that qualified to be able to take these boys, these fatherless boys, out in the wilderness. And thankfully, you know, Mark was able to come out there and participate. But not only that, but he was able to gather a lot of men that had integrity, that could qualify to be able to come out there. A very significant part. I remember one year, one of the boys that you had taken that we used in our promotions for years, because he specifically, it was amazing what he said. He said, listen, this is so important, spending time with a father and a son, and you were his mentor, actually. And he talked about how he was able to experience love and compassion and kind of just see things as they really are. And it was thankful to Mark for being there and standing in the gap. But then from that point on, you know, Mark was very significant in helping raise all the funds and equipment and organization that was going on, and he just really cares about the community. And being obviously from the Boy Scouts, he's been raised up from a young age that community involvement and helping out, and he's proved it, and I've seen it as an evidence that he cares about the people of our community. You know, helping out in the community with people who roofs were damaged, and you know, for years, you know, Mark's been a part of gathering volunteers from around the country, actually coming in to imagine if your roof's not right. I mean, nothing's right if your roof is leaking. And Mark made a point of helping out those he could, and working with government and working with the volunteer base and working with the faith-based community, and merging that together, and people got new roofs in Pensacola because of that. So he's definitely made a significant difference. Well, right now, you know, we're facing a dilemma in integrity in America, and it kind of seems hopeless when you think about it, but the truth is, the answer is people with integrity to begin to choose to run for office. And we need to support those who decide to run, because that's how America works. It's a process of your neighbor, or maybe you, deciding to say, I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to run for office and see if they're going to support me. Well, Mark is doing that, and he has proven integrity in the city, and I believe he'll make the right choices. And not only that, he seeks counsel, and he doesn't make just, he's not, we're seeing today in government where people are just getting one mind and one thought, and they're not even talking and getting counsel from the very ones that they're actually supposed to participate with. Because government leaders are allowed to lead, and they represent the people of America. They're not kings, but they actually represent them. So they have to come back and talk to the people and find out what their heart is to carry that to the office. And I believe that Mark will do that. One of the hardest things you'll do today in today's society is to have a family. It's like everything in society and in the systems that are set up comes against your marriage, comes against your children, comes against the concept of fathering and mothering. And you have to fight for it. You have to stay steadfast for your marriage and for your family. And I witnessed that with, you know, Mark and his wife, that they were willing to fight for and go through times of struggle like anybody does in a relationship. And the consistency and the faithfulness and the steadfastness that for even his own family, I think proves that he'll have that understanding for many people who go through the very same struggles in life.
This message is paid for and approved by Mark Taylor, a Republican for House of Representatives, District 2.